All right, let's face it. Anyone with eyes knows that Zach Wilson has been the Achilles heel of this New York Jets team in 2023. In 2022 and 2021. But this year, we're talking about 2023. Zach Wilson has been the biggest problem on this team. Has he gotten better? Yeah, sure, he's gotten better than last year, but that's not really asking much. He's thrown less interceptions, but yeah, he's fumbling the ball all the time. He's throwing bad passes. He's waiting too long to throw the ball in the pocket. And other people have decided to join him. Who? Well, we'll get to that. The first thing I want to do is thank all of you. Everyone watching these videos, I truly want to thank you for coming, watching, enjoying, commenting down below, all of that stuff. I really do appreciate it. My reaction videos have been doing great. More to come, obviously. But seriously, thank you so much for liking these videos, commenting, and going over to Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, and following me at Midnight Mike Show. Now, Zach is the biggest problem, but is he the only problem? No. Nate Hackett has shown us pretty much nothing. They gave him a game ball. I forget. I couldn't even tell you what game it was. But I guarantee you we didn't blow the other team out. It wasn't an offensive juggernaut performance. He has shown us nothing so far this year. Clearly, yes, he's good with Aaron Rodgers. But without Aaron Rodgers, it's a big question mark. And I'm waiting to see what he can do. And I'm hoping, I'm praying that Nate Hackett, Zach Wilson can get their act together, and I'll explain to you what I think is going to happen in the AFC East. But the biggest thing since the bye, the penalties, the discipline of this franchise. It's not there. It's non-existent. Averaging 8 penalties a game since the bye is completely unacceptable and embarrassing. Embarrassing on the team, embarrassing on the fans, everyone. Anytime, as a Jets fan, let me ask you, anytime the Jets pop a run for over 10 yards, anytime Zach Wilson throws in, there's an actual completion, like let's say Lazard actually decides to catch the ball. Are you staring at the score, looking on the field and staring at the score and trying to wait for that yellow? Because I know I am. These are things that need to be fixed. And I think they will be fixed. And I'll tell you why in just a second. So, Zach Wilson, biggest problem. Nate Hackett, problem. Penalties, problem. Well, what do the Jets do? They're going to fix the problem. What are they going to do? They're going to release Michael Carter. Now, granted, he hasn't been good all season. He really hasn't, and he's been partially responsible for those penalties. But if you're going to release Michael Carter, how come Uzomah and Lazard aren't along for that ride? Why didn't you just pay for one Uber from one Jets drive and put them all in it and head them out? Because I'm sick of seeing all 3 of them. I'm sick of seeing all 3 of them. I'm goddamn sick of it. The penalties, the drop passes, just the failures by these guys has also been a huge problem on this offense. You know, Michael Carter was a locker room leader, and I know it seems like some of the Jets are acting like children. I don't know. Tweets, okay, fine. You know, yelling out his name when Izzy's being, all of this stuff. It's business. He hasn't been playing good. He's got to go. Uzomah, Lazard, I hope you're next. Because I'm not seeing anything out of you guys. I'm excited to see Jeremy Ruckert. I'm excited to hopefully see Brownlee. But we will see. That was their solution to fix the problem. Now, hopefully it does light a fire under people, and it says, hey, if they can get rid of a locker room leader like Carter, then they can get rid of any of us. Now, sitting Zach, I think, would have made a bigger statement. Taking play calling away from Nathaniel Hackett, and give it to Rodgers. A lot of people have been saying that. I think that would have been a bigger statement. But that's not going to happen. We've established that that's just not going to happen. Now, the AFC East. Let's get into this real quick. The AFC East is not the juggernaut that people thought it was going to be, obviously. There's only one team in the AFC East that I think could win a playoff game. And that's the Jets. Asterisk with Aaron Rodgers. The Dolphins can't beat any team that's remotely good. They can't. I do not fear the Miami Dolphins. I don't think any team sees the any good team or a team with a good defense sees the Miami Dolphins on their schedule and goes, ho, 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 here come the Miami Dolphins. Because they have proven over and over again that as soon as a team that can give them any challenge, a team with a good defense, they're done. So do I think the Miami Dolphins will win this division? Most likely, yeah. But then they'll go into the playoffs and they'll lose. The Buffalo Bills, please. They're just as much of a mess as the New York Jets. I don't know if Josh Allen was just I don't know. Was Josh Allen a figment of our imaginations for a couple of years under Dable? Because since he left, Josh Allen is a turnover machine. You know, he's flinging it all over the place, but with the amount of interceptions and the times that this team and apparently him and Diggs are not on the best of terms, well, that was out before the season started. But I don't think anyone fears the Buffalo Bills. I don't. And I don't think any good team fears the Buffalo Bills anymore. So the AFC East is up for the taking. And we've heard it. And the history, here we go. The history of the New York Jets says, I know most of you are going to say, oh, you know, the Jets, yeah, this is typical after the bye week. They just blow it. No. I've talked about it on this show before, highs and lows. And they've been kicking us. They've been punching us over the past few weeks, making us look stupid after we all got our hopes high. Well, what's the next step? To get our hopes high again. That's why I really think that the Jets are going into Buffalo and winning. They're going to win. And our hopes are going to get higher. We're going to, oh, man, here we go. The Jets just went to Buffalo and beat Buffalo. Now we can beat Miami on Black Friday. Now we're going to beat Miami on Black Friday, and we're going to be in first place. The Jets are going to beat the Bills and beat Miami. But then the Jets do the Jets, as I've talked about on this show before. They're going to lose to the Texans. They're going to lose to the Commanders. They're going to lose to the Browns without a quarterback. And dash our playoff hopes in December. Seriously, the Jets' history very rarely has us just blowing the rest of the season. The Jets' history has them bringing us back and getting all excited again and then crushing it. That's what the Jets' history has us doing. So to recap, the AFC East, none of us are winning a playoff game. Maybe, let's say a miracle happens. The Jets beat the Bills, the Jets beat the Dolphins, and Aaron Rodgers comes back and they don't blow the last 5 games of the season or however many there are. And the Jets make the playoffs. Maybe the Jets could win a playoff game, all because of our defense. Our defense is top in the league. They are a beast. But our offense just can't stand up to the defense. We're probably worst offense in the league, probably best defense in the league. We are the two sides of that spectrum. That's the New York Jets. That is why I hate the New York Jets. Let me be very clear about that. I am Midnight Mike. Thank you so much for watching. Please go down below. Like the video. Subscribe. You guys have been bringing my subscribers up. And look for my reaction after the Buffalo game, because I will be back with a reaction right after the Buffalo game. Jets versus Bills. Jets are going to win. Believe me, the Jets are going to win this game. I mean, if they don't, I'll be just as livid. You'll get just as good of a reaction. But the Jets are beating Buffalo, they're beating Miami, and then that's when they'll decide to kick us in the balls. So keep your hopes up. Enjoy the next 2 weeks. Once again, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at Midnight Mike Show. That's MIDNITE Mike Show. And I can't wait to see you next time. Hello, Rex. Hey, Rex, how you doing? How would you like to work with Aaron Rodgers?